Hi, I'm Zach Kozuchowski from GolfWRX.com, and I'm at Ping headquarters with Marty Jertson, Director of Product Development for Ping Golf. Now, Marty, your G Series iron is legendary. It is usually what we see from our fitting sessions, one of the most forgiving irons. It's the one that gives guys who have trouble with height and distance more height and distance, and according to your design philosophies, you are able to bring a lot of consistency to a big iron, which is sometimes the knock on a distance iron. So here we are with the G30. Tell me what makes the G30 better than the G25?
Yeah, Zach, I think you nailed it. I think the trust that we have with our customers out there in our G Series iron is that it really gives a lot of control and consistency, both in distance and direction. So with the G30, we didn't want to take any step backwards with what we're already good at and what our customers appreciate. Helps them hit their iron shots closer to the hole at the end of the day. They hit the ground good, they go high, they go far. The opportunity we had was to give more distance and more height in long iron play. So starting at the 7 iron really and transitioning to 4, 5, and 6, we want to give more distance, spread your gaps out, but do it in a way that we can deliver plenty of stopping power. So we want to give distance and height at the same time, and so we made some design decisions and some trade-offs and some optimizations to do that.
Now there's a lot of companies out there that are doing a little more radical things with the design than Ping is in their game improvement, their distance irons. Talk a little bit about why you decided not to do those things.
Well, doing some things that kind of get more flexing in the face, while they can deliver a little bit more speed potentially, there can be sacrifices made to consistency, so distance control. I mean, you take PGA Tour players, for example, they need to know exactly how far to the yard or sub-yard they're going to hit their shots. And it's no different to help the average guy play their best golf. They do want to hit it far, and get more speed is great, but you want to do it and deliver control at the same time, and golfers still really care about feel. And so again, when you do things to kind of maybe put more flexing in the face, a lot of times if it's not done right, it can come at the sacrifice of kind of harsh feel and harsh vibrations, and golfers still really care about how their iron feels.
So if you're not speeding up the face, how are you making these longer? And you said, I believe you said 6 yards longer in a 4 iron about, and was it 2 or 3 in a 7 iron?
Yeah.
So how are you doing that?
Yeah, so we do get a little bit more bending out of the face, but it's done in a calculated fashion. So we've made the face a little bit thinner in the CTP cavity, so that's part of where we get more speed. So you get more speed from the face flexing, more speed from higher inertia, because regardless of who you are out there, you're gonna have some impacts that are away from the quote-unquote sweet spot, so to speak. So we get more energy transfer there. But the big thing on the G30 irons is we've made a change to our loft progression, the standard lofts through the set, as well as the standard lengths. And so now our lengths progress, instead of a ½ inch increments, we're progressing them at 3/4 of an inch. So now a 4 iron is a little bit longer. It kind of matches closer to kind of what our I2 set was in terms of, like, if looking at the loft and length progression.
Talk about a legendary set of irons there.
Yeah, so that was a very popular, arguably the most popular set of irons of all time, and it worked, right, that loft and length progression. So it was a calculated approach that we could deliver more distance and more max height at the same time without sacrificing feel. And it was really a balanced approach. The whole set, from the head design to the shaft lengths to the lofts, and really the proof was in the pudding. We delivered more height and more distance at the same time with great feel.
So the G30, it's one of your largest blade lengths, one of your largest irons, but certainly specializes in distance, and from what I'm understanding, could be your most consistent game improvement iron ever. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great combination of distance and control, and max height and stopping power, and while having good feel. So it's got what we feel like to help people play their best golf. It has that whole rounded package.
Awesome. Well, Marty, thank you so much for joining us.
All right, thanks, Zach.